everybody, Nukeviz here, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Shovel Knight. In the last episode, we went to the village, bought some relics, got some upgrades, and met some wonderful people, and then headed on down to the Lich Yard, where we ran into another member of the Order of No Quarter, Spectre Knight. In this episode, I'd like to go back to the village, grab some things that we can grab now that Spectre Knight is gone, as well as possibly run into another member. But as you can see, we have this little guy in the way. Now when you clear certain maps in Shovel Knight, certain events will pop up and more things you'll gain access to, such as these random events here. Now these are one-time events, so you're going to want to grab as many things as possible. So let's begin. As you can see, it looks like this a basic setup like the plains. But while we're here, I want to kind of talk about some of the things that happened during the development of Shovel Knight. Like, did you know that the development of Shovel Knight kind of began just as a joke around a lunch table? The developers were talking about how they wanted to make a classic NES-style game, and then the mention of Zelda 2's Link's Sword Thrust came into mind, and how the developers thought it would be better instead of using a sword than just to use a shovel. Shortly after that discussion, the development of Shovel Knight began. Now, an interesting thing is, while doing my research, I figured out that the beta name for Shovel Knight, or one of the names I want to do, is called Plummet Knight, being like the only other suggestion. But with that cleared, let's head to the village and grab some upgrades. Now, as you can see here, every time you have a music sheet that the bard wants, he'll start dancing. Whoa! You have 2 music sheets! Magnificent! I'll take 500 gold for each! Wonderful! Let's see here. Oh, you found Le Danse Macabre? Macabre? I probably pronounced that terribly. Dead Crow Tonight. Oh, okay. Or Dead Crowd Tonight. Says lessons learned, never crack jokes in the graveyard. Never ever. Now that I have this music sheet, I can perform it for you anytime. Just ask. Alright. Now, we can't technically grab another health upgrade here, but I think I want to talk to this lass. Want more use out of your magic? More use out of your relics? Oh yes, of course. I can increase your magic good, your maximum magic good. So here, if you talk to the potion seller, basically, you can grab some magic drink, which increases your base magic by 10 points. Now, if we wanted to, we could buy another meal ticket off this goat, but it's 4,500. Now, you can do that, but there is some things I want to mention here. Like, if you come back here, if you missed the phase locket back in Spectre Knight's map, you can go to Chester here and buy it, but I recommend getting it in the level you can buy it, because Chester here will sell it at a premium. I believe this lady said something about Spectre Knight before we headed to the Lich Yard. You defeated Spectre Knight. Now behold my greatest treasure. Dance! And with her dance, we get another music scroll. Music sheet scroll. I keep shifting between those. Now, we could grab more health, but I think I want to grab more maximum magic. I just like using relics. Now, there is a challenge run you can do in Shovel Knight to not use any relics at all, so main thing you could probably focus on that is getting health upgrades. But that's all we basically can do at the village for now. But I think we can head to the troupple pond before heading to the next area. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh my. Who has awakened me, mortal? Dost thou need aid? Aid me? I sense a troupple chalice. I can fill it with magical ichor. That's pronounced ichor. Choose your ichor wisely. So back in the Lich Yard you saw we got the Ichor of Boldness, which becomes invincible for 10 seconds. We have 2 other ichors we can grab here. The Ichor of Fortune, which absorbs nearby treasure, so you basically become a treasure vacuum, or one of my favorite ones, the Ichor of Renewal, which refills all magic and health. So I think we'll fill our last chalice with a renewal. Subjects, a new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall begin. Did you just... Fare thee well, shovelled knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again. Wonder what happens if we fish. What do you think you're doing, mortal? By doing that, we actually get another music sheet. So we could go turn these in, but I think Pridemoor Keep has been waiting for quite a while. So let's head to Pridemoor and encounter the lair of King Knight. It's shoveling time. Welcome to Pridemoor Keep. The first thing you're going to want to do when you get here is go left. Yeah, I know, right? If you go left here, you already see we got one of the secrets going on, and we can jump over here, and the first music sheet of the level is right there. It's actually very easy to miss, because you're always trained in these side-scrollers to go right, not left. We got a little fishing spot here for a goldfish. Goldfishes are always good. Oh, gotta watch out for that pit. Now, you don't want to destroy these sand blocks when you first get here, because you won't be able to get back up. But with that, let's actually begin Pridemoor Keep. So, cool thing about Shovel Knight is you can do any level in basically any order. So you'll always do the plains first, but you can either go to King Knight or Spectre Knight. Most people, from what I understand, is universally accepted that King Knight's stage is easier, and that the fight of King Knight is easier than Spectre Knight. But I just like fighting Spectre Knight first, just to get him out of the way. Ow. Yeah, we gotta watch out for the cauldrons of lava. Got another fishing spot here. Another goldfish! I hope everyone has been keeping warm. It's been getting quite warmer down where I am. And these enemies are rat copters? Who would do that to a poor rat? They don't know what they're doing. They're just on a little copter. Yet they'll hurt us, and trust me, they will kill you if not careful. Yeah, as you can see here, rat copters don't care about what's they're flying around. They're basically in the foreground. We're gonna grab the Chaos Orb. And these enemies, these wizards, they shoot orbs at you. You can fire the orbs back at them. As you can see, the little beetle on the wall there will give us a secret, and we can head up. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, we can always break checkpoints for money, but that's only if we're really wanting to challenge ourselves. Aha! Another. Oh, you're not a statue. So, these enemies are actually quite clever. They'll dodge any frontal attack unless they're in a striking position, and if you try and strike down from the air, they will basically raise their shields up in a defensive formation. But every time you beat them, you get 2 rubies, which are great. And then we got more of these toy chariots. You want to keep one alive to get up to here, because you need a supporting jump. And watch out for those chandeliers. never know what will try and break down and kill you immediately. Or you could just jump into the spikes like I did, like a goof. Here we go. Nope. Ooh, so you saw there that Shield Knight had some invincibility frames, which is great. I wonder. Okay, they do respawn, except the enemies drops. Except you can use these chandeliers as platforms. Here, I would recommend having to phase lock it. But we won't need it. You see this Shovel Knight shaped hole? If you line yourself up, it takes you straight to another area. You can grab these. And another Chester chest. In the village or in the field, I have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? The Flare Wand conjures a fiery blast. So the Flare Wand kind of acts like the Chaos Sphere, but instead of a bouncing sphere, it costs less, and it shoots straight in a line. And it travels until it hits something. Very nice ranged attack to have handy. But this also brings up something that I want to talk about with Chester here. He was in that chest, and I'm gonna die. Here we go. But mainly, basically talking about Chester is that he was in that chest, and that item was in that chest. So if he wasn't there, we would have gotten that item for basically nothing, or for free, because it was just there. Ooh, okay, we got all of our stuff back. Alright, let's continue through Pridemoor. We got this trio of wizards. As you can see, once again, I hit one of their orbs back. And an apple. Get some nice health restored here. Look at me saying that frickin' King Knight's level is easier. Whereas I think I've died more on King Knight's level than I did on Spectre Knight's. Nope. Now you're probably saying, oh hey, Nicholas, you missed a lot of stuff back there. It's like, I'm gonna get to it, but we got a chest here that we can grab stuff. Because there was a ladder back there down 2 stages. Yeah, as you can see, you can go up here. And basically, you're supposed to transition. You can transition to the next area, but we can travel backwards and grab everything that was not on the way there, and grab that checkpoint. So those wizards are back. So you technically could just skip this section, but you saw that there was some nice treasure on the way. Alright, let's head up though. As you saw when I was jumping here, they're not showing now because I collected them, but there is gold hidden behind those. And then we got this Griffin here. So the Griffin is immune to downward strikes, but if you peck its beak with the shovel, you can damage it. I'm not showing a good example how to dodge these, even though I have the locket equipped. The phase locket actually really helps. Oh, rapcopters. You see what I mean by they don't know what they're doing? They're just... I guarantee you the copter's probably programmed to try and fly into you. But for some reason the rat is on the mechanism. Nope! Because they'll do that and then you'll die. No! I'm sorry, little rats. But you were designed to be absolutely annoying. Okay, you want to keep a couple rats alive, because you can get up here. Oh, excuse me, little buddy, I'm sorry. Now, this section has a lot of hidden pits. Oop. Oh, ow. Yep, so yeah, keep dropping down. This is basically a little bonus section you can get some extra gold with. But, I mean, who doesn't pass up the opportunity for gold? You can get that big old diamond. I keep trying to remind myself to look up gems that are rare and pink. But let's head back to the right path of Pridemoor. And these rat copters. Don't forget to check behind the banners for treasure. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to want to be quick. And then use the toy jousters here to jump up and grab these. Flawless. Except we're gonna miss that. No, we got it. Ooh. I don't want to give that gold away because that's one of the better golds to grab. Aha. Come on, there we go. Give me the 2 rubies, thank you. Alright, we're gonna want to go this way, another secret. Watch out for these ratcopters. You know what? The flare wand is probably great for fighting ratcopters. Yep, and there's the music sheet. So that should be both music sheets for Pridemoor. Kind of far apart. Let's grab our treasure and head back. So here's a fun mechanic this stage is going to teach you. See this book? It's going to spawn platforms. Now, these platforms aren't permanent, as you can hear. We got another fishing spot. And it's a little troupple guy, but unfortunately, since our chalices are full, we're not going to be able to grab the ichor that he is offering. Yep, now you're going to want to be quick. Now, cool thing is that these books also count as platforms, so you can use them as like a supporting bounce. But let's get up here, grab some chicken, grab some treasure, grab a bomb, and grab some magic. And another Griffin. Ow. And you see you can use the flare wand to hurt the Griffin, but probably doesn't do that much damage. But we'll get chicken and move on. Ah, looks like another transitionary stage. An interloper is in our midst. Begone from our throne room, knave. I'm no more than an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. No, but you're mistaken. The enchantress saw me from my fabulously regal self, and now all bow before me. You're not but a decadent dandy. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice. Silence. This is King Knight. So King Knight likes to jump around a lot, like the decadent and dandy we called him, but he also can strike with his scepter. Alright, yep, and he has a dash attack, but we can also hit him with the flare wand. And he has these confetti cannons. The confetti can hurt us, surprising or not. Ow! But with that, King Knight is down! With that, we've defeated 2 members of the Order of No Quarter. and got a well-deserved rest. But during this somber night, we see her again in our dreams. Save her! These enemies block our path. The Thunder Toads, the Iron Knights, the Witch Hats, the Rat Copters, everything. No! Can we save her? I don't know if we did. Is our job getting in the way of our true goal? Nevertheless, we should move on. In this chest, you'll get a meal ticket, so you'll get a meal ticket every time you clear a section of the major map. But as you can see, we've cleared out this area. Pridemoor Keep and the Lich Yard are clear, and the path is clear, and the path is open to us. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this episode of Let's Play Shovel Knight. In the next one, we'll explore what this map has to offer. But until then, I will see you all next time.